Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another episode of Roommates. This is getting really close to the end. Might be the last episode, might be the second last episode. I think it ends at 21 or something, or 22. I don't know. So it looks like all our stats are in check, right? Like look at this. We've got 600 between the two of these. Got our money at over 300. Our grades are under 800, which is good for getting the Rockstar ending, I guess, or whatever it's called. So, you know, I'm not going to bother to change the schedule. It seems to all be good, so let's just keep it up. Immediately, we go to class, even though we weren't going to class.
Yeah.
I snag a good seat preparing for another class. Sometimes can't believe they still let Professor Tasque teach here.
Oh my god.
I guess that's the power of tenure. I wonder what he's going to get us into today. All right, you little money sack, sit down. Let's get this thing started. Everyone quiets down, settling into our seats. The professor turns on a projector and starts displaying slides. The slides seem to be displaying a countryside, a few buildings dotted. As he progresses through the slides, we see a bunch of people standing in front of buildings and posing. Just from a summer vacation.
Professor, are we just looking at your vacation slides?
What's your point? I'm trying to get to a point. If certain noisy know-nothings would stop interrupting me. You moneybags. I sit back in my seat, not believing we're actually looking at a professor's vacation slides. What do you expect from Tasque? Ah, here we are. This is the slide that matters. On the projector is a picture of some kind of small green statue. I keep on wanting to do his voice. The fabled Jade monkey of Tasque, a small village in western Nigeria. I sought this fabled statue for 6 years before beginning my career here. Unfortunately, just as it was in my grasp, I lost it to a rival hunter.
What?
Is this the plot to, what, Raiders of the Lost Ark? It's one of those Indiana Jones movies where he's like trying to get an artifact and the other guy comes and steals from right before them.
What's the point of this, Professor?
Oh yes! What is the point indeed? The point, my dear lady, is that I've never given up my search and now I've located the final piece. I know that one of you has it!
What?
How? Before you were teaching? Probably weren't even like old enough to do anything yet. The professor points at Roxanne and myself. The rest of the class gasps in surprise.
Why, whatever do you mean, dear Professor?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Oh, don't play dumb with me. Give up the Jade monkey and I won't have to spring the trap I planted on both of your chairs. The professor pulls out a small switch attached to a radio transmitter. Oh. I look under my chair and see the dynamite he's planted there. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Give up the Jade monkey! I stand up, reaching into my backpack. I'd only just bought this thing a few weeks ago at a secondhand store.
You did have it?
How was I supposed to know it was the professor's? Fine, fine, you can have the thing. It's not like I'm attached to it.
Not so fast, Max. Boys!
Roxanne snaps her fingers and suddenly a bunch of men burst in through the door. They're all wearing ninja masks, but they've got machine guns.
What is
Oh no! We're gonna get the bad ending now.
I think you know exactly whom the Jade monkey belongs to, don't you? You're not the only one who can set up a trap, Tasque.
Do you see the type of evil people I need to keep this from, Max? Don't worry about these men. Just give me the monkey. Oh no, the monkey. What are we gonna do about this? As the professor says this, he suddenly sprouts 3 more arms, his teeth growing pointy and long. He's a werewolf.
Did we get this last time? I don't remember this.
No, this is the alternate ending to the game.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what to do. Finally, I just close my eyes and throw the monkey into the air, diving aside. I can hear the gunfire and fighting, and look what they said. They said here, wrong spelling. Oh, I see what you did there. Suddenly, I feel a presence near me. I open my eyes to see Roxanne standing above me. Her eyes are glowing red. She's a Cylon. Oh, she's a Terminator.
Hasta la vista, baby.
With a start, I lift my head off the desk. I can't believe I fell asleep. What the hell was that dream?
That was lame.
And that's why you should always be aware of what kind of cheese you're buying in foreign countries. See? I told you I was getting to a point. Well, he did have a point indeed. You can't argue with that. Alright, let's keep on going. Keep on moving things along. There's not much left in the game.
When I was picturing the Jade monkey, I was picturing that monkey from Legends of the Hidden Temple that they had to put together.
Oh, really?
And they could never fit the head on. Remember?
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah, I remember that show.
Even though it was not Jade at all, but...
No, it wasn't. Time's running short to get my plans in motion. I need to get a great poster out there to let the people know what I'm doing. Why didn't we ask him before? Let the people know, yes. I think it's time I talk to Rakesh, the master of posters and art and all things.
He's gonna paint it with his body.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do something for him. I head down the hall, formulating my game plan as I go. I knock on Rakesh's door, thinking about what kind of poster he might make. Ah, Max, please come in. Hey, bro. I give Rakesh a high five as I enter his room. Let's get right to business. I need to commission you. What? What for? Have you heard about this party Anne's throwing? My band's gonna be playing. Oh yes, she invited me just the other day. That is incredibly exciting, Max. Yes, let us design a poster for your outing.
Outing.
Speak to me, Max. Speak to me of music. Rakesh spins with a flourish and walks over towards his easel, placing on a new sheet of paper on top of it. He's a very silly person sometimes. I sit down in his bed and watch as he stares at the paper, waiting for me to talk first. It's just us, Rakesh. Back alley flash. We just want something simple that tells the folks we're playing. It's already going to be a party. We just want our fans to know we're going to be there. I suppose I can do something like that. It seems almost tame for you, Max. I guess so. Rakesh starts sketching on his paper, making wild marks across everywhere. I can't really tell what's on it. A few minutes later, he turns to look at me. He gestures towards a big white space towards the top of the poster. What do you think? I can put your portraits up here, or I can put something more imaginative? Well, I think with Rakesh, we're supposed to let his imagination run wild. So yeah, let it fly. It's just a simple poster. You don't need our pictures on it, just draw something great. Rakesh grins at me and starts sketching into the white space. This will take a while. I will have your posters ready to distribute tomorrow. I will even put them up around for you. Oh, thank you. Alright, Rakesh, it's in your hands now. In his very trustworthy hands, I'm sure we can count on him to get the job done.
He'll do it.
Yeah, Rakesh always delivers. He's a man of his word. Alright, wow, that was like the only event this week. What's this? Okay, there's one more. Back in my room at last, just as I'm putting on my keys on the desk, there's a knock on my door. Max, you have to help me. They have outwitted me.
What?
What is going on now? I say with my keys in hand, staring at Rakesh. Who's outwitted you? My parents. They're gonna be video calling me in 20 minutes. So? So? The letter I wrote them. They're not coming, but they still want to check up on me. You have to help me. I look down at the keys in my hand for a moment before answering. Oh,
Well, he did do something for us.
It's true, but we kind of already did this event last time around, and like we don't have anything to gain from doing anything for Rakesh. Plus, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but we just had like landscapers show up, so now there's like a bunch of noise outside. You know, it's something I'm not sure if people can actually hear on the recordings or not, but it kind of makes me not want to record anymore.
Alright, well then we'll skip it.
So I think we're probably just going to skip the event and then just like finish off the episode early, because right now I don't want to get to like the finale with all this background noise in case it actually shows up. I'm sorry, Rakesh, but my professor wants me to come down for an immediate conference about my essays for finals. I can't blow this off, Rakesh. You'll be fine. Just tell your parents the truth, okay? Rakesh looks devastated, but he nods and wanders off back to his room. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rakesh. Things just never work out between us. Poor guy. I pick up my house keys and wander back outside. I really don't want to get in the middle of Rakesh's personal problems like this. If I recall, it didn't really help anyway. He just has some issues with his parents that he can't solve. I didn't have anywhere to go though. I'm sure Memphis and I can come up with something fun. Alright, and that's the end of the week. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna end this part here. Or maybe I should add it on, I don't know. I guess we'll see how things work out, but right now I'm gonna end the recording session because there's too much background noise, and I'm not sure if it's gonna come through or not. So in the next part, or maybe after this, I'm not sure depending on how I edit this, we'll continue off the finale and see how things come to a conclusion with Isabella and Max, and Max's rockstar ambitions. Anyway folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.